Maybe I'll read the last two. I'll skip the beginning and just go to the end, unlike what Jason said. Right. We shore ourselves hour by hour in anticipation that there will be nothing to do. Pack a sandwich and let's eat later. And of course, the anticipation is quite appropriate, accounting for the most part for whatever activity we do manage, eternally buzzing over the time, unable to live in it. Maybe if we go up a ways, we can get a better view. But of course, in that sense, views don't improve. In the present moment, if we could only see it, which is to say, to begin with, stop looking with such anticipation, what is unfolding before us puts to rest any necessity for progression. So more of these tracings, as if by some magic of the phonetic properties of these squiggles, or does that only mystify the power of presence, which is as well a sort of postponement?
Thank you, Charles. So we're going to turn to Erica. Just any thought at all to get us started, Erica?
Well, two thoughts. Well, thank you, Charles. It's so nice to hear you read that. And I found myself, as I was listening, thinking a lot about parataxis and juxtaposition of image, but also thinking about Lynn's work and, what Lynn talks about in the rejection of closure that some folks were mentioning earlier about the open text and the potential that makes, and also the new kinds of connections that can be made when you sort of disrupt the way we often think about making meaning from poems.
Lovely. Great start. Thank you so much, Erica. Dave, followed by Andrew.
Somehow it's so amazing that it seems like it's almost aphoristic and imparting some truths to consider, but at the same time, it's totally conveying just an uncertainty. I don't know what the truth is. So it's pretty interesting the way it can be so assertive and critical and questioning.
I think it's one of the common qualities of language writing, which is to use aphorisms and then to torque them or to investigate how they got to be assumed in the language. Right.
There's that wonderful Lynn Hitchenian first book that we knew of up until this new, Thought is the Bride of What Thinking, the phrase of which reminds me of what Erica was saying.
Yeah. Thank you, Dave. Andrew?
I was thinking of the remark of Lynn Hitchenian's in The Rejection of Closure that in open texts, all the elements of the work are maximally excited in relation to this poem, and in particular to the couple of lines in it where Bernstein writes, "What is unfolding before us puts to rest any necessity for progression." And I feel like the relationship that's already been drawn so far by the other commentators between sentences and paragraphs, or, poetic sequences that are discontinuous with themselves through parataxis or juxtaposition allows for a different kind of excitement and intensity that is foreclosed by syntactic naturalism.
Wow. Fantastic. Thank you, Andrew.